y'all. Welcome back to the Married Bunch podcast. My name is Crystal.
Chris.
Keonda.
William.
Brianna.
Nico.
And we are the bunch. Today in this episode, the mentors offer their perspective on marriage by sharing their story about waiting with purpose, how they fell in love, and how they keep their marriage going strong. Let's welcome the mentors.
Yeah.
What up?
What's up?
Hey, y'all.
Y'all nervous?
Yes. and I love to talk, but I'm a little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
She gonna talk to me on the way home though.
Okay, don't be nervous.
No, talk to us here.
She gonna talk now. I ain't talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Key, you want to give us a little backstory about the mentors?
Yeah. So I met Tiara because she had came into student ministry for class her sister was teaching. And I don't know, we just started talking. She was telling me about some things, and then we just kind of hit it off immediately, very quick. And then what happened? Did you say let's meet our husbands meet? Oh yes. No, we came to a basketball game, Rails basketball game, and that's when they first met. And we kind of like switched. You got in the car with me, they got in the car together, and then they kind of just hit it off too, right?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous at first. Not nervous, but like skeptical. But the vibe that I got from bro was real chill, like a real vibe. And me and bro just been rocking ever since.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right on in. How long have you been married?
4 years.
4 years. Did you know that real?
4 long years.
Okay, so how did y'all meet?
Oh Jesus, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. The short story is my dad introduced us. The longer story is that it was my dad's birthday. At that time, I was living with my grandparents because I moved here to North Carolina and was staying with them at the time. Mm-hmm. And my dad blurted out that I should meet this guy named Darrell. Now, the funny part was he pulled his picture up, and I had actually seen him at a wedding like months before. Mm-hmm. And when I saw him, I was like, okay. But it was like one of those times where like I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel the need to pursue or nothing. It was like real quick second. I just saw him and was like, he cute, and kept it moving. And it was at my cousin's wedding. So once he showed me the picture that day at my dad's little birthday thing at my grandparents' house, I was like, okay, he cute or whatever. So my dad called my other cousin and was like, let's get him to come over here and meet you like that day. So we met that day. That's my version. That's the short version.
Nah, it was I was chilling there. Anyway, they had hit me up like, hey man, I got this girl I want you to see her Facebook page. And I'm like, all right, bet. I hung up the phone. I'm not going nowhere. And he come back, where you at, man? I said, man, I'm on the way. Man, I said, send me the address, man. So then finally he sent me the address. I got up. I'm like, man, let me go see what this man talking about. Bro, I was looking raggedy, no haircut, no nothing. I'm thinking I'm just gonna see her Facebook page. Like, nah, bro, she in the house. I'm like, in the house? No, hell no. Man, I look bad. He said, bro, come on, man. So I'm like, all right, man. So I walked in. She was sitting nice right here, looking. Her sister right there. I'm just like, oh hell. Then they introduced us, and then I like, look, man. I got a little Chris t-shirt. I'm looking ragged. Ain't got no haircut. I said, man, I look bad right now. I didn't know I couldn't meet you. I'm sorry. This ain't the first person I wanted to do right now. Mm-hmm. So then we went outside. We talked, and we exchanged numbers. And I think I texted at night, and then we went from there.
What you texted?
Hey, yo, this real. And then she was like, would you want to go by Darrell or Real? I'm like, nah, I'm coming with my full name. Let's go by Real. And then that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long did y'all date?
Well, the first year we were friends. And then we dated for 2 years. We were friends.
The first 2 years.
Uh-huh. Oh. So the first year we were friends because Darrell had
First 2 years.
Huh?
First 2 years.
First 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
We met in 18.
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually.
You get the story mixed up,
Oh
child.
my God.
The first year, Darrell, when we met, Darrell was separated. So the first year we were friends. And then after that, then we started officially dating.
For how long?
We dated 2 years before we got married.
We dated 2 months and you broke up with me. Nah, we ain't gonna leave that out. Nah. We dated 2 years until you broke up with me.
Yeah.
Then you came running back.
No, I ain't come running back. But I did break up with him. I did break up with him. But, yeah. Yeah, he had to be trained a little bit more.
Ooh, Jesus.
Wow.
Man, he was...
Man,
listen. We're going to get more into my story on waiting. You know, I waited a long time.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, when you wait that long, you building up this fantasy, this fairy tale, baby. Baby, I got boom, boom. I told Keonda I want a Hallmark. I got the hood Hallmark.
Fight back, man.
I'm listening to it. I just like that guy.
All right. So what attracted y'all to each other?
Man, I think because after a while she finally accepted me for who I was, that I was a chill, laid-back type of person. That I wasn't that type that you got to be acting like, nah, not me. So when she had told me she wanted to see me win, she said whether we been together or not, I think within like the first week she said I want to see you win. And I was like, oh hell, like okay. And ever since then I was just like, oh yeah.
She laid the Mac on you.
Yeah, she did. She spit that game to me.
Oh,
she
yeah,
did.
she did.
Yeah, she threw that first line hard. And I fell for it too. I fell for it. Yeah.
Okay, so since this is the podcast and the whole universe about to hear this, because you know when people separated, I got to clear my name.
Oh, God.
Okay, so let me tell y'all, I told him I wanted to see him win because, you know what I'm saying, his situation, I was like, oh, baby, somebody leave you. You don't let them do everything, child. I'm about to teach you how to do stuff. I want to see you win. That was the context. of me wanting to see him win, and I was willing to help.
Right.
But it wasn't on some, like, I got to have you, you know. But I
Bro, I gotta fight back now.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
But that first day I met him when he came over the house, I couldn't find one thing I didn't like about him. So he already had my attention. He already had my attention. And then number two, I didn't have actual proof, but from the beginning, I just knew he was a man of his word. So, you know, that's a tricky situation for a female. But Rel was, everything he was saying, he was backing up. And I just had a good gut feeling about him. Like, he's telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to play both ways or anything like that. Like, he's serious. He's trying to move on and, start a new chapter. So, I trusted that. And he's proven that since. I've never had a reason to not believe him.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I appreciate it.
came back hard.
She did. She cleared it up real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after that 2 months, what was the process, your dating process after that 2 months? Y'all got back together. What was the process?
It was still a rocky road.
Man, yeah. She was wishy-washy. She up and down like a merry-go-round, man. It was straight, man. It was just like, I was too busy. I'm very much of being myself, and I'm very blunt when it comes to certain things. And so I was just like, one day I was at work, I was like, look, man, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. So she was like, all right, I got something for you. She hung up on me and was like, this is over. And I was like, this is over. But I let it go. And then I began to have to sit back and realize, like, okay, Red, what are you doing wrong? You did this situation wrong. So, you know, pretty much I had to learn her. And once I learned her and fix what I need to fix, that's when we began to really vibe. And we talked for like 3 hours one day in the parking lot next to my mama's house. And then once we got the vibing, in the middle of those 2 months of like we talked off and on, and I was still showing her that I'm there. Like she said, her sister asked me like, "Hey, can you take her something over there?" I'm like, "All right, I got you." So I'm taking her stuff, but I'm showing her like, I walk into the door. Here you go. I'm turning around. She was like, "Hey," I'm like, "Here, man. I'm just here to give you this stuff because you sick and going about my business." But I was still sure I was there. But then when we started piecing things together, she started being there with my sister, got in an accident. She's showing up then, and we began to talk, and I just began to just listen to her instead of trying to do things my way. Mm-hmm. So she had to teach me how to do things the way she like it, and also do, put my mix in with it too. So that 2 months turned into 4 years after that. Okay. So yeah.
So I want to explain the wishy-washies. So Darrell is my first boyfriend, the first person that I've had sex with, and we'll talk about that later. He's just my first everything. So prior to him, because I was waiting to have sex, y'all can imagine how that life was. You know what I'm saying? Where people are not really serious, blah, blah. So I had a lot of situationships, but nobody serious. And so my mom and my grandma like to tell me when I met him, that kind of fear and stuff kind of kicked in. So that's where the wishy-washiness was, because he came at me for real, like from day one. Like the same guy that they met a few months ago, like Rel is like, he's so genuine and he's so caring. And I mean, like the first week we met, he like got me on FaceTime meeting his family. You know what I mean? It was just nothing like nobody I had ever met before. So he was just like, he came in strong, but it wasn't strong as in him trying to get me. It's just who he is. And I wasn't used to that type of, commitment level. So I would be in sometimes, but then it was pretty much the things that he would do that would turn me off was a reason or an excuse to be like, okay, maybe this is where the fear is coming from. But it wasn't that. It's time to, lock in.
So who said I love you first?
I did.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be him. Okay.
No.
Please.
Why not you, bro?
God, man, I had just like, I had a guard up because I had just got a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
So I wasn't rushing this thing. I'm just like, we're going to take this day at a time, because if we do get married, man, this is my last time. Like, man, we not going through this. So, but she said it first. And when she said it, of course, I said it back too.
He did. He was ready for you, girl. He saw what was up when he walked through the door.
You just wait. My part coming up.
Okay, so let me just throw this question in there. So you said if you were going to marry her, that was your last time. So your previous marriage, was it a marriage?
Yes.
Previous relationship?
Yes.
How long were you married in that marriage?
We were together 12 years and married almost 7.
Okay, that's the only one?
Yeah, almost 7.
Okay.
So how did you know she was the one then?
So I was at church one day, and I was just we had been talking for a while. We had just come back from Mexico, and fast forward, she was doing everything. Even though she didn't like sports, she was still showing up. Like, she took me to see the Celtics. I'm a big Celtics fan, so she took me to my first Celtics game. And she was just doing everything, all of the above, like all the check marks that I was just enjoying. And when I realized, like, yo, this chick, like, she's cool. Like, she don't like sports, but she just showing me, like, hey, regardless of what, I'm there for you. Mm-hmm. Like, coming to my mama's house whenever my brother got killed, she was there. Like, hey, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm like, okay, like, you good? Like, she constantly checked up on me, need anything. I'm like, man, where you come from? Like, I mean, like, she was just like all of the above. So I'm like, oh yeah. When the time where I got locked her down. So yeah.
And still not on some I want to get you, because I was constantly, he actually was a little taken aback when he met me, because I would be like, you good? Like, you don't want to go back? Like, that's a long time to be with somebody. Like, you sure? I'm like, I just met you. I don't really know you that well because I figured this. If me and him ain't talk long, that's my sign from God to move on. I can meet somebody else. But I was like, you got to really make sure you want to do this. Like, are you sure? And it got to a point he was like, stop asking me. I'm sure. I'm ready to move forward. So
speaking of time being right, when did you know it was right? Like, when did you know you was gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna ask this woman to marry me?
Man, I didn't, bro. I was at church one day, no lie, and it was me, my older brother, my younger brother, and mind you, I just got a relationship in May, and I met her in August. Now you talking about like the year later? You talking about marriage? I'm like, man, hell no, no. And I told her that. She said, I said, man, listen, I just got him. I'm no hurry. Trust me. So I'm in church today. I'm chilling, and my apostle Julia Harris, she comes. She said, I see wedding bells. Let them older brother, let them brother. I said, oh, she talking to one of y'all. She said, no, I'm talking to you. Now we in church, and church is packed. I stood up. I said, no, you're not talking to me. Mm-hmm. I said, listen, I just got out of one. There's no way God trying to put me back in already. She said, I said in December. And I'm like, okay, all right, this is September. And I wasn't going to tell her. So we had a cookout at my sister's house, and she came. My brother went behind my back and told her. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, man, I'm not ready to get married. Yeah. So fast forwarded down like October, I was like, I hit her sister up. I'm like, hey, what we going to do for T's birthday? She thought, I said, let's throw a surprise birthday party. She said, okay, I like that. And I said, you know, I'm proposed. When I said, I'm like, what the hell I just say? I said, what did I just say? She said, did you say that? I'm like, did I really just say that? I'm like, wait. She's like, you can't take it back. I was like, nah. I said, I'm going to do it. I said, listen, y'all go hang out. Let her pick out a ring. And, you know, cause she's really picky about her stuff. Let her pick out a ring and we go from there. December the 5th, I proposed to her.
On my birthday.
On her birthday.
Child,
exactly what I
Look
thought. It was a mess.
I'm gonna tell you why. This man know how much I love my birthday. I don't want my birthday nothing to outshine it because I was born in December and I was grateful for the proposal, but I was like, I don't even want our child to be born on my birthday.
She's serious? I do.
I don't. But the proposal, I love that part.
So describe the proposal. What happened?
Man, her daddy, I would mess it up. I was still mad with him to the day about that. Like, we playing a song that I let her listen to, and then we playing it, and it was that Ja Rule and who was the other person? It was Ja Rule and something anyway. So,
Ja Rule.
Yeah. My bad. So that's so I'm trying to find the ring.
Good hallmark.
So I'm searching for the ring. I'm like, where did I put the ring at? So I'm searching for it. Her dad in the background like, here you go, everybody. Here you go. I'm looking like, nigga, shut up. Here you go the big thing. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to find a ring. She got her back turned to me. Yeah. Bro, I can't find a ring for nothing. It was deep down in my pocket. When I finally grabbed it, he's still talking. I'm like, man, if he get us away, I'm about to be really mad. So finally she turned around and I'm just on one knee. Then she just, I asked her and then that was it. I bought all her mom coming from Atlanta. I made sure everybody she knew was there. So like the place was packed and
surprise birthday party / proposal.
Yep. But what she didn't say was, she said, if you wouldn't have proposed to me, I would have been mad. I'm like, how you gonna be mad? But you telling me you love your birthday.
Yeah. I love my birthday.
But now she's gonna be mad if I don't propose. So
we have a child. They better stay in one more day.
I'm praying for December 5th. In February.
Lord.
All right, y'all. So would you say you had any examples of marriage growing up?
Oh, yes, I did. Man, my father, so my real father, it was really my life up. But the woman, the dude that my mama married was like, man, he was a great example for a father. Like, he stepped in and, like, I never seen him argue. I seen her argue, but he always told me, like, hey, man, it takes two to argue. And he just sit there and drank his coffee like she ain't saying nothing. And it burned up, but she just walked away, But man, he was a good father figure. I mean, he's still alive, but like, man, the way they took care of us and having one biological child growing up, and it was 10 of us in one household, and I never seen him complain. He just went to work, and they made sure we were straight. So I had a great example of marriage growing up, and I think they've been together almost 35 years.
Oh wow.
Yes,
That's
so
good.
yes.
That is good. How about you?
My grandparents that I referenced that I lived with when I met him, like he just met me at a real good time.
Right.
Real. When I was fresh from out of Atlanta and I moved here, that would not have been a good time. But
I would try it anyway.
You probably would. and what's funny about that is when I first moved, so my dad and his uncle are best friends.
Oh, okay.
And so his uncle had this big shindig at this building or whatever when I first moved there, and Real was there, but I just didn't go. So we had never met each other before that day, but there was certainly, you look back and it's like we probably was crossing paths and didn't know it. But my grandparents got together at 16 and my granddaddy died 2020. He was 73.
Oh wow.
So
Long time.
the thing is, by the time I met him, I had lived with them for 4 years, so I had actually got to see marriage every single day. And that made a huge impact. My mom was married briefly during my childhood, but for the most part, I think I look at my childhood as my mom being a single mom. And I come from a family of women. It's not a lot of men on my mom's side. A lot of girl cousins and all the aunties, but not a lot of not a lot of men. So
Okay, that's
Shout
great.
out, Grandma. I know she gonna be listening. Hey, girl.
right.
So what's one word to describe your marriage?
That's a good one.
That is.
Well, you should have something already. Yeah, what's one word? You go first.
I feel like our marriage is a rebirth for both of us. I was actually telling him today, I feel like I learned how to live life and enjoy life more once I met Real. I'm the oldest. He's the new baby. And I think our personalities coming together, like he's really shown me like how not to be just so intense and so serious all the time. Because being raised by a single mom, it was definitely very like, it was structured, but it was also like, okay, you're always looking at the next goal or whatever, or just, and you know, Real, his thing is he like, your word for the day is relax, relax. You know, so, but he's brought a good side to me, and I feel like I brought a good side to him. But I feel like both of us are like just now starting to like really live.
Okay.
I would say second chance.
That's 2 words.
We'll hyphenate it.
Appreciate that, man. There you go.
Yes.
Now, I would say that because she gave me a second chance to do things right, and also a second chance to live life. And so, like, yeah, that's the way I would just describe it. Because she's really helpful, like in many ways that, man, y'all can't even imagine, man. I could talk all day about how the thing that she does in this marriage to help me, especially when it comes to like being able to talk. Or normally I won't talk to nobody. I hold things in. But to be able to discuss things and she don't judge me and she just like, well, babe, I did this right here. I'm like, okay. And then like, so yeah, and that's what makes our marriage so strong and for, to look forward to coming home to her every day. So yeah.
That's what's up.
What's wrong with you, man?
That's crazy.
So we didn't get your answer. What's your favorite thing about the relationship?
Wow.
My favorite thing about this relationship is how Real upgraded me.
I mean, upgrades.
I think in the beginning, like he said, I was I'm gonna help you win. I want to see you win and all of that. But I don't think I really realized how he would help me win.
Right.
And his steadiness and the all the stability and the structure and the commitment that he is. I think sometimes I would be so like I would have the visions and ambitions, but didn't really know how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really good at helping me to like break it down into small parts and or just be like, just do it. Don't worry about if you're gonna fail. Just do it.
Right.
Just jump in. So I think that
Mm-hmm.
he
That's
upgraded
good.
me
That's good.
in some ways.
You said
I'll pick that up.
you waited until marriage, right?
Yes.
So what influenced your decision?
I've been thinking about that since we got the invitation to do the podcast. I think that my decision to wait was a combination of things. First and foremost, spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
And at that particular time, if any of y'all remember, there was this thing called like true love waits, like the purity rings was starting to get popular and stuff. I never got the ring or whatever, but you could sign this pledge card. But it wasn't like a church service. It wasn't at church. I wasn't forced to do it. Nothing. I went online. I found it because my mom told me I could start dating at 16. And right before my 16th birthday, I signed the card, and it was like I vowed to God and my future husband and my future children, I would wait until I was married to have sex. So that was part of it. Another part of it was I always kind of been like a goody two shoes in some ways. And then another part of it was, and I'll just go there. So when I was younger, I was sexually abused. And it kind of opened a can of worms, and I always felt like if I had sex, I'd be a hoe. So,
I get it.
yeah. So I was,
I mean, that was a strong way to put it, but I get what you're saying.
I couldn't find another way to say it, but yeah, it just opened up a can of worms being so little, and then I was like, okay, I'm about to be able to date. I kind of feel like I need a plan, and then that was just kind of the plan, and I just went with it.
Okay, so with y'all dating, what boundaries did you have to set so that you would stay committed to your vow? I mean, and
it wasn't really a set of boundaries. I just already knew called my first relationship, she was the same way. She was like, no sex to marriage. And I'm like, dang.
So then when you met me.
Then I met her, she said it again. I'm like, man, God, what are you doing? Spring thing like, every other guy or whatever. But when she said, I'm like, all right, I got you. So, and we just did it like, not like have sex. We just did it like far as like, we just did things occupied times. And, back then I was a big Xbox. So when I get to think about it, I get on my Xbox. And I just play the Xbox. And
play with the joystick.
So there you go.
I just
Got a point there.
Go ahead. No side you on, man. But nah, that was it though. That wasn't really no setting a boundary, nothing like that.
So
And
when
you
y'all,
don't-
sorry.
go ahead.
So when y'all were dating, did y'all go on any trips or anything? Because we just talked about this
We
conversation.
did. We went on a
So
trip.
did y'all stay? Well, I don't know if it's TMI, but did y'all stay in the same room, separate? Like,
I'm glad you said that.
That's better than her.
So the first year, man, we in Charlotte, we in Atlanta, like we traveling, like we in the same hotel room. All of a sudden, we go to Mexico. We about to go to. I don't want to stay in the same room. Like, why? You know what? Forget it. So me and my homeboy had a room. So we get to Mexico. All of a sudden, hey, can you stay with me? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, so you just gonna use me? Yeah, I'm gonna be here by myself. I'm like, you go that wishy-washy stuff again. JT, man, I'm gonna stay with her, man. But we slept in the same bed, but it wasn't that like, I knew what she went through back in the day and when she was younger, so I knew not to try nothing anyway because I don't want to trigger nothing. And you look at me like, nah, so you on one side, I'm on one side. When you go take a shower, I go out the room.
Oh, wow.
When you get dressed, I come back in the room now. But when I can take a shower and get dressed, you stay in the room. my respect. I had to get dressed in a hot bathroom. I'm trying to lotion down, it's sweating going on. And she ended up like feeling good. I'm like, you know what? Oh, I go in the balcony. Hey, you dressed yet? Yeah, I'm good now. I'm like, all right. But, yeah. But no, it was good though.
That's respect, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I laughed so hard because like we were saying, the year 2018 he was separated. By 2019 August he was divorced. So the Mexico trip was the December 2019, and then we're dating and all that good stuff. But anyway, so like I said, I was going through a lot, like fear, anxiety. And I think at that time I was truly mixing up fear and conviction, anxiety and conviction.
Mm-hmm.
As things got more and more serious, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that goody two shoes kicked in, like, oh, we have to do everything right. So that first year when he was still separated, I was so chill, I was relaxed. He was like, I like her. We traveling, it don't matter. And then right before, and then he got divorced. Or whatever, and I asked my pastor, I was like, we had a meeting, I was like, should we stay in the same room? He was like, why would you ask a pastor that? She don't say nothing. So she was like, well, if you're trying to wait, I don't think you should or whatever. So after that moment, y'all, like, I refused to stay in the same room as him, and he hated it, but he went along with it. But we even stayed on a staycation in Raleigh at the Embassy Suites. Y'all, we had
on an anniversary, bro.
A room next door to each other.
On an anniversary, we in separate rooms,
next door to each other. And he, I walked in the room and he had it covered in rose petals and balloons and all this stuff. It was so sweet.
Oh yeah, shout out to my best friend Stacy.
Yeah, but I would go over to his room and talk to him. He was like, "Man, this stupid. You over here the whole time." Whatever. So yeah, this lasted until we got married. My sister, my niece, and nephew would come on trips with us. Like, I just refused. And then, like I said, I settled down now, and I look back and I'm like, I was being a little extra.
Bro, we all went in Florida in separate rooms.
Now that was a church trip. You are now we can't be standing on the same room. I know that time was just.
Who will see us?
That time was exactly. No, you can't do that on no church trip. Huh?
I went across that line with you, then.
Oh, no. Okay, so he was very, very respectful. And this is the thing I think that I would tell people who are waiting until marriage. If you do meet a guy who's willing to wait, I'm telling you, everything in you going to turn up. And then you're going to be dealing with some issues. Because sometimes that can feel like rejection, right? Like, he ain't even trying. I'm used to people trying, but Darrell would be playing his ex. And I was like, man, move. Get out the way, man. You all in front of the TV. Whatever. So, we never had, issues like that.
That's because if I'm feeling that moment and you want to come and kiss, no, bro, don't kiss me right now. Move. If you get me started, now we going to talk. No, just go ahead and leave me alone. You go sit right there and play this game until I calm down, then we good to go. Right. So, you had to back up like, nah, bro, don't touch me right now.
And if you're going to wait, you got to make that decision in the beginning, and you can't change your mind along the way. Because my husband told me if I was about that life, then it would have been on.
Oh yeah.
We would have been having sex.
Sure would have.
He waited because I was waiting.
Bingo. I did. It was hard. I did.
Well, I was gonna say what challenges, but I guess you got to spend extra money for rooms is one of them.
Yeah, man, that extra room stuff, man. I understand that.
But what benefits now that you look back? What was the benefit of waiting?
It was man. It was not mine. It was worth it, man. After we got married, I'm like, man, I'm about to go to sleep. She was like, I'm like, what you mean? She's like, I'm like, all right, I got you. But yeah, it was a good benefit, man. It actually, to me, I look at sex as being a bonus.
Hold on.
Sorry.
What you mean? What happened after the
Bro, honestly, so I had been out with my homeboys all night long, so I was tired, bro. All I wanted to go to sleep. So when we get in the room, I'm like, all right. She was like, let's open up the cards and see what's going on. I'm like, all right. So I'm about to go to sleep. She was like, nah, bro, you about to give me.
Oh, you talking the wedding night?
Yeah, wedding night. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh, so, that's always our discussion. So I don't know if it's TMI, but y'all did it on the wedding night.
Oh, yes,
man. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, y'all did.
Yeah.
None of us did.
None of us did.
None of us did.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
Oh, it started on the way from the
It's,
wedding.
yeah.
On the ride
Bro, I was ready.
to the hotel.
See,
Driving to the hotel, bro, I was
y'all had a
ready.
pre-show.
Bro, like as soon as we leave the reception, and I pulled out the parking lot, she was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Oh, you ready now?" I'm like, "Oh, I ain't bet." So then I'm like, "Man, she playing." And all of a sudden, I was like, "Man, here we go." So I'm making a little turn. I'm like, "Oh, stop a ditch, girl. You gotta stop till we get, you know." No, I'm not going to details, bro. I'm just saying. Like,
That was not the ditch, bro.
no. Man, I'm not going to details on what was
I
going
want to
on.
know
but-
it was the same reason why I went in the ditch.
There you go. And leave it at that. I ain't gonna. There you go.
You need to shut up.
Yeah. But then we got to the room. I'm about sleep. Nah, I ain't gonna go into detail. I ain't gonna do like that. I ain't gonna go into detail.
Thank you, baby.
But nah, we were straight though. Then that night we got in there, like we laid in the bed, and you know she was just like, you know.
Okay, we was asking because
Let's
none
go.
of us, we
None
were
of us
tired.
Bro,
Bro, I was tired. I was about to go to sleep, and she tapped me with like, "Nah, I've been waiting." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I can understand.
Yeah,
that.
Bro, she was like, I've been waiting. I'm like, man, I ain't got the energy. And then once we got to start, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go then. Then I think we did it twice. What was sleep?
Yeah.
I slept good too.
bro, I tried, bro.
I slept good, bro.
She was asleep. She wouldn't sleep.
I tried to go sleep, but she won't let me.
No,
tried.
I was hurting the next day real bad though. Real bad.
Chill.
Real bad. I was. I'm just letting the people know they listening and they
Nah, I actually waited. I didn't go out-
Okay,
I didn't go out
okay,
through
so let the people know out there. Was it worth the wait, Tierra?
Yeah, it was worth the wait.
Okay,
I wouldn't change a thing.
all right. Yeah.
So yeah, I had to represent for the big guys.
I think everybody in the same.
Oh my god. Yeah, crazy.
You say you went to sleep? Yeah, wait. Oh, y'all went to sleep?
Yes.
Tired.
Yes.
It was-
I came out the shower when he was asleep.
Passed out.
I think we fell asleep. I fell asleep in my dress. You fell asleep in your tux. Yeah. we-
Oh yeah, I was
Amy?
I came upstairs. She was gone, bro. She was
I fell
knocked
asleep.
out.
But the next morning though, it was.
No.
On our first day or
On our honeymoon.
Yeah, the honeymoon.
Oh, I got lucky then. Appreciate that.
On our honeymoon, we did.
I think
Bro
we
looking
did
at us
every
like-
day. Nobody.
None of y'all?
No, none of us, bro.
No.
On the wedding night, none of us.
I think honeymoon we tried to break a record.
Y'all had some time to make up. That's
We
why.
did.
Yeah.
Man, my hair,
Our wedding kiss was off the chain.
man, my hair got there, and I said,
At the
"Well, we gotta
office.
stop."
Oh, wow.
My hair, I said, "We gotta stop." Bro, we out on the beat, babe. You wanna? Yeah. Yeah, I was like, nah, bro. I said, I need a break, bro. I need a break, like,
Said my head was
Oh
hurting.
my God.
Oh, you about to get
Yeah,
the aneurysm.
I was hurting, bro.
Hey, boy. No, you playing.
She did. She did. I ain't scared to say she did.
That's crazy.
But it was worth the wait, though. I appreciate you.
Were your ideas of marriage similar? And did you grow up with the same taste?
Yes and no. If you're talking about like the way my parents did things, then I took a page out of their book and then added with what I already knew, and then also what she was trying to teach me along the way. Then yes, you could say somewhat similar.
Okay, what about you?
I'm just out here thugging it. Just out here thugging it. I didn't have the foundation in front of me every day that he had. So, yeah. I think he would say I'm doing okay, but
Oh, you did a hell of a good job.
yeah, I'm learning. Like I said, for me, I think just a lot of like not having my daddy around and not seeing a relationship. Like I said, you just have so many fantasies and fairy tales and all of that, and real marriage is not like that at all, at all. And but it's not bad either.
Right.
It's not
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
you know. But it's just not like that. And I think for me, it's just been kind of, you know, what you say, Kim. My idols are falling down.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kim. Her churchy way of telling me. That all the things I kind of idolized of, you know, oh, it's gonna be like this and it's gonna be like that. You know, it's not.
Nope.
It's not. Like we went to see the tree being lit at Benton in Cary. And the ice skating rink was in front of me, and they were about to light the tree, and y'all, that tree lit up. I thought my man was gonna be behind me, holding me like the people on Hallmark or whatever. I looked behind me, this joker 25 feet behind me, watching the 49ers play. Let's go! Was it Florida State?
Florida State.
Okay, Florida State. Yeah, he waved. Then the man next to him giving him a high five or whatever, and I'm like, you supposed to be standing behind me, blah blah blah. He like, man, T-Man gone, man. I already didn't want to be out here in the first place. I brought you out here because you wanted to be out here, you know. So it's things like that I've had to really adjust to. Yeah.
So in that moment, did you just knock the phone out and give him a kiss because you wanted it?
No, I ain't giving no kiss. So he's caught on at this point. He was like, you want me to tell you the truth or you want me to tell you what you want to hear? So we had to kind of play that little game for a little while. And then I'm finally getting to the point now, like, you know, just accept, you know, the reality. Actually, I told him today, I was like, I have to let go of the fantasy because I can be missing out on, you know, a beautiful reality that is right there in front of me, but I'm so stuck in and trying to hold on so tight to what I imagined.
Yeah.
He be like, turn them housewives off.
I thought that was something.
What?
I mean, I was sacrificing.
You said you what?
I was sleepy that day
When
we went to see the tree lit. I was tired.
Okay.
I was tired. You remember in the state fair I was tired, but I promised you I would keep my word, and I still took you.
Yes,
and I was tired at night, so we knew Florida State was playing. But I'm like, man, you can't drive. You just got your license. Let me take this girl down and see this tree lit.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your license when you were an adult?
Yeah, but I moved to North Carolina at like 30.
Oh.
I drive everywhere.
And he's a truck driver. See what God did?
Oh, yeah.
So Florida State playing, and you want to go see this? I'm like, you know, I take it, but I'm watching the game.
Right.
So she said, okay. So I'm like, but I make sure that when I do things like that, best believe I know she's there at all times.
Right.
She don't get out my. Even when I'm coaching basketball, I okay, that's what she is. She moved, trust and believe. I see the kids, but I see her too. So yeah.
I'm glad you cleared it up because early on in the marriage, I had a day where I literally went through like, he's an acts of service. That's his love language. And it was one particular day, my nephew had a birthday party and he had went to work like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and got off and he was like, I'm going to come pick you up for the party. The party was like at noon, but he had just enough time to get home, take a shower. We live in Sanford. So take a shower, go get his niece that he was bringing to the party, then come get me. Then we went up there, and by the time the party is over, it's 2, 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, I really want Nancy's piece. I really want, you know, he's like, oh, you know, and he takes me to go get it. And I remember getting home that day and being mad because he dropped me off this one we were dating. And I was just like, oh yeah, we were dating, not married, y'all. And I was just like so pissed off because I was like, the whole time we were at the bowling alley where the birthday party was, I was like, he didn't even touch me. He didn't even like try to get you know, near me and like, you know, sneak a kiss or nothing like that. And I just went back through everything he did that day, and he's been consistently that person. Like he shows up, it's so many times he really could have made an excuse like, I can't come, I've been up since midnight working. Right. But he shows up and he's there, and I had to kind of get out of my own way of always looking for, like I said, that fairy tale where I'm like, I want, and that's why I broke up with him, because I was like, you're not affectionate enough, blah blah blah, you know. So yeah.
But based on what you just said, that's a fairy tale. That's a real fairy tale.
Yeah.
Right, because a lot of women don't have that. A lot of women don't have that. So what's your love language then?
Child, all of them. All of them, girl.
What she say?
But I would probably say words of affirmation and quality time. Top two. Yeah.
I can see that Christmas tree.
Right.
All right. So, what was the biggest adjustments when getting married?
That's a good one. Mine, like I said before, was just learning her, to be honest. Like, so I already been through one marriage, so I pretty much had like a head start with everything. But with her, I had to do things different because, like, I like to talk, but when I like to chill, she loved to talk. Bro, like, she could talk 4 or 5 hours straight. Like, not for real, like, 1 week, man, she talked 4 hours a day, and 2 weeks she came back, but I gotta talk. I'm like, all right. She talked like, I swear to God, like 3 hours that day. Wednesday she got to talk again, and then she come back Thursday. I said, hold the hell on. I said, bro, I said, there's no way. I said, I'm still processing what you said Monday. I said, my mind need a break. But once she realized, like, I'm very playful. I love to have fun. But once she realized that and everything, man, we've been like, been the bomb. So like the adjustments was just learning each other, especially learning how she is. Like, you go from a girly girl, but then once I realized, hey man, you look at too many of them high shows, that's not your lifestyle, bruh. But once she realized that, it was like everything just calm and mellow. So once we made adjustments on really learning each other, and it don't take much to do this, it don't take much to do that. Like, you could go on vacation without spending $2 million. You could actually go on vacation and have a good time spending $1,000 or whatever, or however you want to do it. But ever since then, like, we've been good. What you laughing at?
When you met me, thought you was about to take me to Myrtle Beach, baby. Listen, you not about to take me on no Jet 2 holiday.
She never been to Myrtle Beach though.
Oh, no, until you try it.
Right.
Here's what I grew up in South Carolina. We went on Myrtle Beach like that, so it's so funny
Oh, it's
moving
more
here
like a
every
North
year.
Carolina.
We owned it.
Right.
Yeah. But it's not
She
the
grew up
beach.
in Bowen, Columbia.
Whatever. It's not the beach. It's certain hope. They need to upgrade Myrtle Beach. Come
Nah,
on
they
now.
do
People
need
spend a
some
lot of
hotels,
money there.
yeah, but-
Yeah, and I'm just saying, when he met me, you shoot me the hotel. Whew.
Right.
Nah, she ain't about to lay down right now.
They actually captain quarters and was it Ocean Enclave, I think?
Oh, that
No,
works.
The
no,
Ocean
I
Route.
saw.
Yeah,
Ocean-
to the plantation.
Yeah, we go to the
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain quarters is like
He said that's money.
but, you know,
No,
it's
we're
some
in the
places
local
there
plantation.
that need to be updated.
I agree with
at
that.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to choose wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Carolina changed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
just
just
there.
love
We just
South
we
I
we
love
went,
South Carolina,
but
bro.
we
Real,
went there since we were babies. Every year we've
So,
always went.
it's
So
like a
They
second
growing
home.
up in South Carolina.
yeah, every year.
I didn't. I'm
I've
gonna
been
say
to
I
Myrtle Beach
did.
like 30, 40 times. Probably more than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, what type of advice would you give to newlyweds?
Look at real. Look at.
I would tell a newlywed woman to manage her expectations and to not confuse standards and expectations. Because I don't think you should drop your standard. But like I said, just those little things, like I said, the things I had in mind that he should be doing versus what he actually did. That was an expectation. That wasn't a standard. You know, the standard was that I prayed for a God-fearing man. I prayed for someone who would wait until, marriage to have sex with me. And since I waited so long, by 32, I had another thing to my list of Jesus, that he would have no kids, and my husband don't have kids.
Oh, yeah.
We both don't have kids. So that was the standard, and he met all those. He met the standard.
That's what's up.
I would say learn your woman first. Like, learn her really good.
My.
Why did I get all this right Now I would say just learn her, to be honest, and make sure that she's the right one, and then don't worry about the mistakes and stuff. Just live life and just grow out of your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way that's what advice I would give.
That's good, bro.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what are some of the challenges that y'all have faced and overcame together as a couple?
You go first on this one.
You go ahead, babe, and I'll piggyback off of it.
But now, what challenge you face?
I think my biggest challenge was trying to get you to change, and I realized I can't change you. I got to change. So I had to pivot. I had to do things differently. I had to respect. He was right when he was saying, about the talking. I love to talk. And I thought he was just a horrible husband for not wanting to talk to me a lot. And quiet. And I had to Kianda help me to understand everybody does not have the capacity for all my talking. And I got a few people, in my phone, in my life that I can talk to, but he may not have that capacity. And that he could also be going through, things in his own life and just whatever else. So I think that's what I would say.
I still don't know yet, to be honest. You said bigger challenges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That you overcame together.
I probably answered the question. I probably answered already. Biggest challenge. I don't know, because I really don't dwell on challenges, bro. I really don't. Like, I'm chill. Like,
That's a challenge.
Like, I really don't.
That he don't dwell on. That's a challenge.
Now, bro, I already said that Sunday. That was disrespectful. Don't do that to listen. So that's what we're done with.
What were you doing?
Oh man, I'm very petty, bro. I'm very petty, but I'm not petty in a mean way. I'm petty in a way that I know it's gonna get on your nerves.
Mm-hmm.
So like, she get to talking, I'm like, yo, can you just chill out? And I do something like, I cut my ears. I don't like to argue. I hate arguing. Like, I'm like, can we just chill? So I'm like, you don't want to listen? Okay, say less. And it makes her mad, so then it makes her even madder when I don't respond. But I'm like, if you're gonna argue, well, I'm gonna say something. We're gonna go back and forth, and I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm not gonna say something that I'm gonna be spending 3 or 4 hours apologizing for. So, but brother said disrespectful. So now I just don't,
Cover your ears some more. Good job.
Yeah.
So that right there take me into my next question then.
What's up?
Conflict. So how do y'all handle you handle conflict by covering your ears? Nah, well, for real though, like how do y'all handle, like when y'all have a disagreement, like how do y'all handle that?
With me, I don't say nothing, and I had a I'm not gonna say teacher. I had to like help her. Like, it's best to just like we was taught, go in your corners, chill out, and then come back. Cause if you try it now, man, it's gonna make it even worse and even worse. And I'm a firm believer now. Don't put them on your business. Cause if I come and tell you my business, and then all of a sudden we good, but then you go around and go back and tell somebody, or then I just.
How I deal with conflict, I be real pissed off for like a couple of hours.
She'll walk away.
You know what? I don't think I really knew I had an anger issue till I got into a relationship. I really didn't know. And so yeah, praying, talking to a trusted person. It's not many people that I talk to about our relationship. My grandmother, who was married for so long, she actually lives with us. So that's a bonus. And we do have challenges and conflicts, but I'll say a lot of what we've experienced, we have such a great village. We got marriage mentors the first year we got married. And then my grandmother, so you got all these people when we kind of do get into whatever, it's kind of like, girl, that ain't, or even Nico kind of jumped in and was like, that is a fairy tale, so it was always like something there to kind of shift me if I wanted to stay mad, and of course you still mad because you're in your feelings,
Right.
but kind of just altering my perspective or whatever, like, is this really a conflict or...
Yeah. That's good.
So how has y'all relationship evolved over time?
Well, when she said the marriage mentors helped us, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't like marriage mentors.
You don't like counseling.
Well, counseling, I don't like counseling.
Yeah.
But because I don't like it, and she did, I did it for her, but I didn't go in there with like a little sad face, like, oh, I want to be. No, I actually got into it, and it really helped. So like, we still talk to them now, but I had to realize that you don't talk to marriage counseling just like something wrong. You may be pissed off. It could just talk, and make sure that we're still on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
So it really helped out a whole lot. Like going to see them and the way Mr. John and Miss Deborah, the way they talked to us, it was like, they've been married how long? A long time.
40 plus years.
Yeah, so listen to them and what they went through, nothing bad, just the fact that, helping me, helping her, that really helped us out. Like, when I say a whole lot, I'm talking a whole lot.
And to give context, the Marriage Mentors is a nonprofit in Raleigh called Centerpiece. And you just say you're either, if you're engaged or you're married, newly married, they'll pair you with a couple and you'll take like a Symbis assessment or something like that. Mm-hmm. And that couple will meet with you over a year's time. Like we would meet at Panera and just like kind of talk to you. And he's right. I think for me, what really set me up was Mr. John was like, T, come on. Like, he's a good guy. I can tell y'all love each other. Y'all gonna be all right. He told me, don't make this harder than it have to be. Mm-hmm. And that kind of set the stage for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a lot because people in marriage just make it harder, and that's why they don't last. Yeah, way harder than what it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. So, what do y'all believe is the key to a successful and happy marriage?
Keeping God first.
God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keep God first.
Mm-hmm. And keep God a part of it. We did a 3-stranded cord, a part of our wedding ceremony. That was really, really important to me. But man, when you standing up there at the altar, you don't know what's gonna come at you, And like I shared briefly how I dealt a little bit with anxiety, and it got really, 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 really bad. And thank God my husband has humor. And he not as chill. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I'm not able to walk? Like I was just like randomly getting scared of like stuff I never been scared of. And he was like, it's okay, I'll push you in a wheelchair.
Y'all realize, bro, she got married in Crocs.
What?
She walked down the aisle in Crocs. That's how never she was.
I had some.
When we was leaving, she like looked down. I'm like, why the hell you got on Crocs?
Yeah. I had to beg for some Badgley Michigan shoes, and I got them, but I did wear the Crocs.
Wow, showed to her?
Yep. Yeah. He just man, he know.
That's what
he would have had on.
I love Crocs.
You ain't crocking, you ain't rocking.
I like that. Shout out to whoever made Crocs though, for real.
Rich.
What thought of them? Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move on to another topic. Are y'all team friends or no new friends?
No, I don't do that no new friend stuff.
No new friends?
No.
You want friends?
Man, what you mean? So you sound like if she would come and say, "Hey, I got a guy best friend now."
Okay.
No, you got cut. No. He should have been the picture way if I ain't even got there. No. You tell me now and say you got. Like I do have female best friends, but they respect the boundaries though. Like she told me, like I'm like, hey, because me and her used to go out. Like we was at eat one day, and she called me like, hey, where you at? I'm like, man, my best friend Stacey, we eating. She like, I'm about to pop up. I'm like, okay. So I slid up. She come and but me and Stacey already said, once me and her got together, got married and all that going out, we go out, but it have to be like she would know or she would come along, or that's how that would be. So, but nah, ain't coming on new friend now. Nah.
Well, how did it make you feel to find out he had a woman best friend?
Ooh, child, that was something else.
Oh,
that was something else. Baby, listen, I might wasn't
too.
having sex, but I knew how to navigate the streets. Okay, I ain't had no male friends. Any male friend I would have had if I wanted to, I feel like they would have said okay. So I didn't understand it at first. I didn't understand the whole female-male friendship thing, but
my best friend helped me out a whole lot though. That's why once she realized
he has two really good best friends. I like.
They really cool, but I went through a lot growing up too, and so I like when she, like, I was really big on, like, helping people and going all out, and she was just, like, she was sick one day, and she was like, I was like, man, I bring some food. She's like, no, you won't. I'm like, bro, you my best friend. Like, I got you. She said, no, you won't. She said, Darrell, listen, stop being so damn nice. Stop doing things with people all the time. She said, I'm good. I can go get my own stuff. So I'm like, bro, I got you. Man, she hung up the phone on me. I'm like, what is going on with this girl? So then when she really broke it down to me, I'm like, I got you. Man, now people hit me up. No, I'm good. But she showed me tough love. Yeah, she showed me tough love. Like, she really did. Her and Amanda, like, been there since day one. So, like, but, you know, but they're my dogs, though. So, yeah. But they taught me a whole lot, though. I ain't gonna lie.
The reason he asked, because that's what she had to go through with Nico. Female best friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get it at first.
Yeah, at first, but then once you see it and experience it, you're like, oh okay.
You make sure everything is on the up and up.
Right.
You know, whatever.
Oh, Stacey mean.
Huh?
Stacey
She's
mean.
not mean. She's sweet.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm talking about you.
Can you see?
Hold on.
Get her well.
We both blind tonight.
Help us out, Jesus.
Okay. So when we talk about friends, I gotta go back. So like new friends, like even you, are you like now in your marriage, you know, open to like having female new friends? You get, well, I mean, I know y'all are because we are friends, but like, you know, are y'all open just to friends, period? Because I'm asking that because I know it's people at this table that's like, no, if I haven't known you for a while now, I don't want any new friends. It's somebody at this table that's like that.
Who is it?
Yeah, who's that?
Nico. She don't want no.
I'm gonna say, Nico, I think we're gonna be our friends. I'm gonna say that I'm open. I met a lot of people because of Darrell. Like, I'm telling you, the rebirth is real. Like, in Sanford, everybody know Darrell.
But Sanford is small.
It is small, but everybody knows him, and I met so many people through him. I think where I'm at with friendships, though, is that they need to be intentional. So I think it's cool to know a whole lot of people, but I think that at this point in this stage in life, I would rather have friendships and relationships that are very intentional as to where I'm going and it impacting and influencing us in a positive way than just keeping a whole bunch of people around.
Exactly.
Okay, so how do you balance individual time versus like marriage time? Me time versus independent time, separate time.
You mean us time and me time? You
What I
said
said?
me time and independent time.
That's what I meant.
I think that I've gotten better with that over the past year. Like, really, you know, you first get married, I think, just kind of feel like you want to be, I know I did, feel like you want to be the best wife and show that you locked in. But I feel like this past year, I turned 40.
Oh gosh.
I've been telling him all year, that's why he wrote his out, because I'd be like, because I'm 40. You know, I just been really like trying to tap back into my own identity. You know what I'm saying? And like really get back to being ambitious. And then, like I said, with his help, of course, he's upgraded me, but really tapping into my individuality. So I have been intentional about, you know, friendships and just relationships outside of the marriage, you know, keeping those strong. And because I feel like your friendships always remind you of who you really are, you know, and then you can go back to the marriage and show up as your best authentic self. So that's what that's how I balance. I've been just trying to get outside of me and him, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of had to force myself to do that because Darrell has a full life all on his own. Like I said, he know everybody. So they brought up how he coaches. So he coaches AAU basketball for 6th graders, and he's had them since 3rd grade. So he started his first year of marriage.
They're 7th grade now.
Oh, they're 7th grade. I'm sorry, they're 7th grade now. So he's always had like this full life, and then where we live is my family's hometown. I told y'all I moved there, but it's his hometown. So I always felt like for a long time I was on his turf. and kind of around people he knew, and I just had to kind of figure out this year, like, okay, let me get back to what I was on before I met him.
Mm-hmm.
But a better version, because I'm married now.
Right,
You know, so
yeah.
I can't be completely
Right.
on what I was before.
That's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
Me time versus us time.
Well, I get my me time whenever I'm with the kids, coaching, or maybe I'm at work or something like that. That's my me time. But even if I do, like, we got a game or something, I make sure that I spend time with her. She let that be known from the get go. I need my date nights. I need this. I'm like, man, all right. So if I know I got, like, let's say December coming up, and I know I got a full month, I make sure I told her November, like, she got to get that, cause if not, I'm gonna hear it. How you do this, right? But no. Other than that, man, that's how I do mine. If I got something playing with the guys or something like that, I make sure that she gets her time and make sure she get simple dates that she loves. So that's what I try to do. To keep it balanced, so it won't be no type of like I'm putting this before you, cause I don't think coming for her as God. That's it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, go ahead.
Different, just off subject real quick. Shout out to you and your team, man, for winning the national.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, appreciate that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, we went undefeated, man. We
That's
beat
good.
the number 1 and the number 2 team in the state.
Mm-hmm.
And they always beat us, but this year we had their numbers and they was mad. Yeah, now we ranked number 1.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, appreciate that. I mean,
So going back to like the friendships, how much of your friend's business should you share with your spouse?
My husband a vault. If any of y'all tell him something, I ain't gonna know. He is a vault.
what you mean? Like, should I like talking like?
Yeah.
No, she don't know nothing.
He's a vault.
Man, to me, you breaking the code because like, let's say like if Will come and tell me something and I go back and tell her, and the whole time it could be like it could just be testing mine to see what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I don't believe in telling nobody business. What you tell me, I'm like, man, listen. For one thing, got nothing to do with me. I'm just here for listening ear and to encourage you or whatever I need to do at that moment. Other than that, nah, I gotta go to the day God come back. I can't tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how I was brought up too. You get the snitching, people don't hang around you. Like, you talk too much. So I learned just keep my mouth shut. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't pillow talk though.
And for me, it has to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I don't think you should just be telling people business to tell it like it. And what I mean by relevant is that really it more so probably have to do with me. So if I talk to you about something and you like share, your feelings on it, and hey, I did this, then it's like, oh, they did this, because it's something you feel comfortable sharing. It's more like that, but it should be relevant. I don't think you should talk to your spouse about everything your friends are saying.
Mm-hmm. So what if your spouse doesn't connect with your new friend? How do you navigate that?
What you keep saying, new friends? Ain't no new friends. Ain't no new male friends.
Any of your friends?
Now you's a new friend to her, so I'm cool with that. But ain't no new male friends coming up saying,
okay, any of her girlfriends. What if you don't connect with any of them? Like you just like, I'm not.
But I'm gonna tell her though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell them like, but that's your decision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in controlling nobody, but you couldn't. I'm like, nah. Well, she had told me about some of my friends but I would overlook it. I'm like, man, this guy been since day one. This guy, this guy, that. But then once I really like open up my eyes and look at the picture, I'm like, well, could I really count on this person for something without him going back and telling this? So, yeah. So
you stopped talking to him?
I don't believe in disconnecting nobody. I just believe in just chilling out. Like, you hit me up, I'm not gonna hit you up.
Oh, okay.
You hit me up, I talk to you. I see you face to face. I'm gonna speak to you before me going out the way like I used to. Nah, I cut all that out. So,
would you?
If my husband say something ain't right, I believe him because he like everybody. And I always tell this story. A family member got married, and during the relationship, my husband was like, "Bro, ain't right. Something ain't right about bro." And my whole family was like, he's so nice, he's so sweet. And I got a text message from her, and bro went right. It was real left. And it was great because like he liked everybody. But he just stood firm on that thing. Like, I'm telling you, I can't put my finger on him. I can't put my finger
man, he
on
beating
him.
up,
Something
man.
right. He like something.
But she didn't mention no names. I told her, man, he putting his hands on that girl. No, he's not. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. And
But-
thank God it didn't get that far. But it was an attempt of that, and he called it. So for that question for me, that's my only answer. Real say something ain't right about you. We gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what's up, though. You gotta discern well, brother.
Yeah.
I try to, man. Only way is because, bro, like, man, I got a pass, bro. Nothing crazy, but like, you just gotta know how to read people, man. And I don't judge nobody, man. I don't have a heaven hell to put nobody in.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I just catch a bad vibe and I just caught a bad vibe, I'm like, dude, this is my first time meeting you. Why you acting like this? I don't care what you try. You show me this right here, bro. It's ugly to me. I don't care. But you doing all this extra stuff, man. So I'm like, bro, be cool, be chill. But that's just how I am, though. Like, but if we cool, we connect. I'm like, but that's just the type of person I am. I try to get along with everybody. I don't believe in having no enemies. If we fall out, let's sit down and talk about it. Take a shot or two, smoke a cigar. What else we got to do? Let's do that. As long as we stay cool, that is how I am. But if I ain't feeling you, nah, I don't hate you. I just, keep my distance. You good, Will?
That's all right.
You passed the test, bro.
I did.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Even though
I usually do.
Yeah, look. Even though the first day I met you, they kicked you out of the car and made you ride with me.
Yeah,
I just met this guy. This guy
For
hours.
real. Yeah. That's how I feel.
But you grab that coffee cup.
I was looking at you, boy. Like,
He grabbed that coffee cup. He would have grabbed that cup. He said, "No, let me get that coffee right now." I'm like, bro, it's hot outside. He drinking coffee. I'm like, dude, you okay?
I had to have that coffee, boy. Got to have that.
Crystal, did
Chris
you have a
laughing because he know.
You like coffee too?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I do. Not like him. Not like him.
Right, it be hot. He drank it. I'm like, dude, how?
Yeah, he drinking his straight black.
Yeah,
And look, I took my pictures this morning. He like, bro, you gotta get rid of that creamer, bro, all black. I said, no.
Yeah, I can't do it.
One step at a time.
I tried it, but I can't do it.
Straight black, man. That's how I do it, man. All right, so this is a kind of a popular question to us, man. Is wearing the ring a must?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't have to think about it.
Yeah, he better have his ring on. He got a rubber ring for work.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Today he got on his
ring
special
game.
occasion ring.
Okay.
Yeah, and it hurt too. It hurts. Look, you see me struggling trying to take it off now. Look at that.
It's
Like,
like,
I think everybody got back up.
Yeah, for real. Look, see what I got on?
it won't come off.
About them rubber rings.
See what I got on?
Rubber ring.
Yeah, I got rubber ring, but I mean,
a rubber ring, a rubber band, I'll take that. Gotta have something on.
So if she leave the house without it, bro,
she
is
don't.
that an issue?
She don't. But if she do, yeah, she got to come and get that issue.
Yeah.
But me, like, sometimes at work, I don't take it because of what I do. Even the rubber, if I know I'm going to do some crazy job, nah, that ring stay at home. Cause my finger get caught up in there, nah, I ain't walking on that trail, bro. Nah. That's why I leave out early for work. Like, sometimes I leave out 12 o'clock at night, sometimes I leave at 1. And she sleeps, so she don't know what I got on. I let me right in that daggone thing. But she don't know because she gonna never see my hand. Plus I have on gloves.
Yeah.
But that ring gonna stay on my hand. But me, I don't leave without unless I'm going to go, like, if I'm going to help somebody move, then I won't take it. Or if I'm going, well, that's a lie. I don't help nobody move. If I'm just going to go just do something.
So it's a must. You got to have it for both of y'all. It's a
Yeah.
must.
Yeah, she got to have hers, yes.
But you said she.
Yeah, she got to have that ring on it.
What about you?
I mean,
I mean,
don't see nothing wrong with it. Everybody know that. Man, everybody know I'm married though. But yeah, she got that ring on.
I think another reason for us to have the ring too. We live in a small town, and because I have left out without my ring not many times. If I want to, Billy Dally at Marshall's, I like to look at the candles.
And people be in Marshall too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm talking men. They don't. Yeah, okay. I'm
so, but I'm just saying, like, we live in a small town. I think you should have your ring on because word just travel.
Women should wear their rings.
Yeah.
What about men, real men?
I mean, if they forget, I trust my brothers.
So I spoke about this in a previous episode. Like, the only time I don't have a ring on is when I'm switching rings. Like, it's like for real. That's the only time I don't have a ring.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, I always got the ring on, man. Like, even I got other rings that I wear to work. I mean, I don't do like work like he do or nothing like that. But it's been times I got so many rings. Like, she sent me a photo one day of, I guess, I don't know if it was this ring or one of the other rings. She took a picture of it on the counter and she sent it to me. Like I didn't have the ring on. I had a backup ring and I took a picture of my hand, sent it back to her. She texted me back.
You had one there.
I thought I
She
did.
texted me back like, oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna rock the ring all the time, bro. So that's just me.
Nico.
Yeah, I got mine on. I might forget it going to work sometime, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's just going to work.
Yeah, see. Now, if I'm out and about, I have it on. I don't forget. Basketball game is on.
Yeah.
And if she ever look and see that, I may forget it.
That's true, though.
And I tell her, nobody wants me but her.
Okay.
That's what you think.
You think.
If that's what you want to think. If that's what you want to think.
But I do make sure I have it on at the house before I leave the house. I do. But if I forget, I don't turn around because I'll be late for work.
Yeah, what you talking about? Sometimes you don't take it.
No, I didn't say like intentionally. Like if I'm running late or trying to get out, I may just forget to throw it on.
He has it on 99%
but
of the time.
Yeah, it's 99%. There may be like 1% that I'd be like, oh, I left my ring at home.
And he not turning around because he's running late for work.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not turning around.
99.
Exactly.
Yeah, 99.
Look
90 what?
99.
What is that song? 99 won't do.
Right.
But I'm running late.
So how do y'all feel about going to bed mad? Or is it kind of like somebody's going to be on the couch or y'all getting in the bed
I don't
mad?
do that couch stuff. You're going to be mad at me. I'm going to bed.
I know it's right.
My back hurting. I told that shit, "Look, you mad? You're going to sleep right there. I'm going to sleep right here." No, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say I went to bed mad because I do get nervous. I'm like, God, please forgive me. I don't want to die and go to hell, but she pissing me out. I gotta go to sleep. I don't want to talk to her tonight. Please don't take me tonight while I go to sleep, and I go to sleep that way.
Right.
But you best believe by the next day, I'm gonna get that phone call, and we're gonna talk about I'm at work, or if I try to ignore it. So let's talk about what happened last night. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. But yeah. But I have got better at trying to, don't be petty and try to at least talk to her that night.
Oh, yeah.
I try.
I think that not going to bed mad in the beginning of marriage is a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure that we all don't need. Because you're going to go to bed mad a couple of times. That's just the truth. It's because you're trying to learn how to deal with conflict and you're dealing with another person, and that person, like he said, might want time to cool off before they address the issue. So for them, it's like, let me sleep on it, right? But for me, I have went to bed mad. I've done it all. I've cried myself to sleep. I've been up. He get up at midnight to go to work, and I'm sitting up. He be like, "What's wrong?" Lord,
And that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
because she won't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And she gonna sit there thinking about it. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm going to sleep. She won't. So in order for her to sleep, I gotta sit there and talk about it. Or if I fall asleep, she's not gonna let me go to sleep. Babe, get up. I'm like, man, come on.
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Like other night, she just did the other night. I'm like, man, I gotta get up at 12:30. I'm like, okay.
Baby, I put on that CPAP machine now. I'm going. That thing will take you to glory. I'll be glad when I open my eyes every morning.
Now, once we talk about, she knocked out.
Yeah, I'm
shout out
fine.
for that CPAP though.
Yeah.
Put it in.
I know she was gonna tell me. I know she was gonna tell me.
Shout out to who, Ray?
That CPAP call. Before then, boy, man, you could hear in the front room.
I know she was gonna
I'm
tell me on
talking.
that.
Like, gonna be loud.
I need to tap
Y'all got one?
No.
Nah, I ain't got it.
Oh, you got CPAP?
Nah,
No, but he need one.
She advised.
Put a finger down, then you gotta see back.
I'm telling you, bro. If I wake up and she forgot it, hey.
Don't say you got a
Hey, get that CPAP. Or I wake up and hand it to her. Hey, go and put this on, baby. Yeah, I wake up. Bro, that stuff loud, bro. Like, she's
great.
No. She's what, a year?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I mean,
CPAP
the
put
best-
you down under.
bro,
That
the best
thing
sleep.
put you down under.
The best sleep. After she got past my fan,
Great.
oh boy, yes sir.
Man.
Oh,
That's
Not the
Like the
intervention.
fan.
I like the
She like
fan.
the
He
fan.
need a CPAP.
she like all the fans. She wearing all the.
AC got to be on 70.
Yeah,
She got fan up.
all
That's some good sleep.
No, AC on
Warehouse.
68.
Hey, that's even better.
Yeah.
I only say 7 because the grandma in the house.
Oh, I forgot.
I don't care. I be electric blanket.
I'm surprised.
You got a lot of electric blankets.
Yeah, you better
She
wrap
even
up.
got. She got my son on the fan. Everybody running the fan.
Chris, this is not our episode.
A warehouse. A tobacco warehouse. In the summertime.
So you don't like the fan?
Yeah. No.
So you can go to sleep hot.
I ain't gonna be hot. It don't be hot
Nigga be
enough.
sweating in his sleep.
It could be.
Not me.
It can be 60 degrees and she still got a fan on.
That's
Bro,
it.
In
that's
her
the best
face.
sleep, bro. Yes, it got
In
to
the
be, bro.
face.
The best
That
sleep.
noise.
I'm surprised the motor ain't gone in the face.
Them fans don't die.
They don't.
They multiply. Bro, I can buy another when that fan go out.
Yeah.
Bro, I got little fans she complain about.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, where them
Wait.
fans at?
I got one of those too. Yep.
Bro, we go on vacation. I take my fan with me. That's how
Oh,
she
man.
we go to the beach. You know what? Oh, that fan gonna be, bro.
Oh, so you on another level.
Do I?
You on-
Suitcase be heavy than a mother.
Three suitcases. It's about that fan about this big, but it's
Oh,
powerful
man.
though. That fan right, bro.
Yeah.
I put it on my
so
from
you
here
got-
back, man. Shoot, I was
you got
good.
a baby warehouse. God.
But you know what though, the CPAP conversation is real. I want to shout out and again on that because no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a marriage. A lot of people have been saved because they're married and sleeping with someone, and you don't know that you stop breathing because that's what sleep apnea
Yeah,
is.
that's true.
And when I took the test, they was like, during it, you stop breathing 47 times. I thought they meant during the test. I stopped doing it 47 times every minute. And
Darn.
he was the one that like, you need to take the test. So it's serious.
Right, it's right here when she
It's
put
serious.
my hand right down, like, you breathing?
Yeah.
But she'll pause. Then she just, I'm like, oh heck nah, bro, yeah, get that taken care
Yeah.
of.
It's a very serious
It's
thing.
very serious.
But hey, bro, she sleep good too.
I do.
Normally she
Hey,
can sleep
wait.
12 hours and wake up, man, I'm still tired. I said, ain't no way.
So like you said, Will, we got a bag for the fan. We got a bag for my machine. then we got to carry my distilled water.
Real. Right. Listen, you got the alcohol, so you got to take the thing out. Yeah. So, yeah. But hey, I'm happy, bro. I sleep good now. I don't hear no snoring.
Yeah, it's good.
Sound like somebody going to take a test.
Look, I already took a test.
What they say?
Yeah, they said I didn't have sleep apnea.
Sound like you need a redo.
Yeah, I took the test and everything.
We need another one.
No, you need to go take a test. You need to go take the test, bro. You need to go take the test, bro. I'm telling you.
Look, CPAP, if you out there listening and you want to sponsor us, hey.
Yes.
Hey, I told her that one time before, bro. It sounded like you stopped breathing. I told her.
Bookie, that is, you say it is so much better. So don't get on this podcast.
I mean, you call me what you want to call me. That CPAP, you need one.
Chris, let's just go together.
Yeah, please.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
For
man,
real, bro.
Yeah.
Because I did the one at home first.
Huh?
It didn't work. The one at home first, they said I was good, but then I had to go into like an actual sleep one, and then that's when they diagnosed me. So you may have to go in.
Yeah, I talked to the last time I went to my checkup.
Oh, you
know what I'm
did?
saying? She told me. I mean, I'm just saying what she told me. You know what I'm saying? She said I can try that route, but you know.
You gonna thug it out?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna do what's best at the end of the day. If I go to another appointment and they say, "Hey, you need this," then yeah. But it ain't like I'm just sitting around and I didn't go take it. I ain't do nothing.
She don't
about
need
it,
no
you know
appointment.
what
I'm
saying?
telling her she need it. You need it, bro.
I took an in-home. Mine was an in-home test.
And what
She
they
don't
say?
need it.
No, I was good.
Yeah.
Mine because of my weight. Just being honest. I do a DOT physical, and they were like, "Man, you need to take a." No, he said, "After you go to sleep." I said, "When I get tired." He said, "You go to sleep during the day?" No. He said, "Well, because of your neck size." I said, "Come on, bro. So you should calling me fat, pretty much."
Your next time.
He said because of your neck size. So I'm like, all right.
That's the same
Yeah,
thing
so I
they
did
told me
one.
though.
Yeah, I had a struggle across my chest, put a little oxygen thing right there, and it turned on automatically. And it tells you how many times you turn over, you sleep on your side, sleep on your back, sleep on your stomach, and all that. But mine can make nigga.
That dude told me the same thing. He was like,
He
I could
told you you was
lose.
borderline.
Yeah, he said I could lose weight. Just basically the same thing you said, or you could do some type of surgery on your. I'm like, man, I'm not doing no surgery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
No.
Look at Keanu.
I got kind of mad a little bit. I ain't even going over it. What's the next
I
question?
see you looking at me. Don't keep looking at me. Because I make your appointment tomorrow.
Hey, you make your
They
appointment
ain't even
on-
open on Sunday.
Leave a
voicemail. I'll send an email.
Bro, gonna do a Dropbox appointment.
Come on. Next question. I literally That's only. I have really bad allergies and dry sinus. So that. go to the next one. Go.
Maybe you need another pillow to prop you up high.
She got 5. Can't pop up no more.
She'll be up there.
She be in the air. I'm telling you. She be in the air. She be sitting on straight, bro. I'm not lying.
90 degrees.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I got your back.
She got 5 pillows, bro.
Oh, but
No lie.
I
look,
love pillows too.
Keonda, the first night I slept on my CPAP machine. So like he said, he'd get up before me. Y'all, he tapped me to my, man, you look like you on life support.
I should all that mess on her face. She gonna look at my eyes for her.
No,
And then
Fred,
one night I
got
put a
bad
mask
allergies.
on. I put an eye mask on with the CPAP machine on this way, and then the eye mask because this one like to sleep with. Now that was an adjustment. Like to sleep with the TV on every night. He don't want to
Oh, shout out to Martin.
What you for?
I do not like to sleep with the TV on. He do. He gotta watch Family Feud before he go to bed. This ain't our episode. Let's go.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Martin.
He
though.
can't go to sleep with lights off and all that. He got the fan on, the TV on.
Shout out to Steve Harvey.
Then he wake up, who put these beach waves on? I don't want to drown.
Man, she go to bed sound like funeral music. I wake out here, I'm like, oh nah, bro, you wild. I would wake up to find remote control so I can turn it. Oh nah, we're gonna turn something back on.
Oh, wow. Oh, good.